Yes, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Warzone Jones. Want to talk to you about anime, ladies and gentlemen. Anime. Japanese created cartoons. Very different from your typical American cartoons. They're very different. They're more edgy. Storylines more edgy. Their action may be more edgy. Their hair may be more edgy because a lot of these Japanese characters, their hairs are spiky, so they look different from your typical American created cartoons. Their look, the way they talk, their eyes, it's just different. It's just really different. I find Japanese created cartoons really fascinating. They fascinate me. They just do. I have been watching them for a very long time. And as old as I am, I'm in my 20s. I'm probably going to be watching them in my 30s, and my 40s, and my 50s. And if I live that long, in my 60s, in my 70s, in my 80s, because, I just find these type of cartoons fascinating. I just do. So they're really important to me because I just love to watch them. Cartoon Network is the time, around this time when Cartoon Network was showing this show called Toonami. This is around the time when I was really starting to get into anime. I mean, really starting to get into anime. So I did watch anime cartoons before Cartoon Network had showcased this show called Toonami. The shows that I was watching was, it was not Yu Yu Hakusho, Pokemon. Pokemon, especially Pokemon. Pokemon. Around this time, I remember people had so many Pokemon cartoons. Pokemon cards. The Pokemon cards were really starting to get really cool. Around like 2000, 2001, people had them. My friends had them. I had some. We all just had to have them. People was trading cards. Although I never knew how to play the actual game, I didn't get them for that. I just got them because, they were just cool to have. And the cards, I always thought that the cards looked cool. Digimon. Did you remember Digimon? Have you seen Digimon? Digimon was really cool. I had to watch Digimon just because it was just so much different than Pokemon. Like, I felt like Digimon was better than Pokemon. Like, I really did feel that way. One of the reasons why I felt that way is because the Digimon, they spoke. The Pokemon, they didn't speak. The Digimon actually spoke, English. They spoke words. So those were some of the, my favorite animes right there before I really got into anime. Ronin Warriors. When Cartoon Network showcased the Toonami around, when did Toonami come out? I think 1999. I'm not sure when Toonami first came out, when they was really showcasing Toonami, but around 2001 was probably the time where I was really getting into anime, when I discovered the word anime. Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime of all time. It just is. The style of fighting, the storylines, the action, the rush that you would get from watching Dragon Ball Z, to me that was just amazing. It was just an amazing feeling. It was just an amazing thing to watch. I just had to watch Dragon Ball Z. I made damn sure that when I was out of school, that I came home to watch Dragon Ball Z. So when school was over, I didn't go out and hang out with my friends. I didn't go out and run the street getting in trouble. I didn't go out and buy ice cream. Nothing. I made sure I came home because I just had to watch that episode of Dragon Ball Z, and along with a couple of other cartoons, Outlaw Star, which is a show that's probably underrated. They only had like 24 episodes. That's a shame. I wish they had at least 24 or more. They should have had a couple more episodes. They only had one season. There's a couple more other episodes, a couple more other animes though. Yu Yu Hakusho, a really good, underrated anime. I don't see how the hell you wouldn't like Yu Yu Hakusho. That is a really cool, anime, and it's different too. It's just different. It's different from today's animes. The main character, he's just really cool. Yusuke Urameshi is a really cool, character. He really is. Those shows were shows that I just had to watch. I had to watch those shows. I couldn't get enough of them. So me and my friends every day, we always ask each other, hey, did you see Dragon Ball Z? Did you see Yu Yu Hakusho? What happened on Rurouni Kenshin? You know, we always ask each other these questions because we knew that was a big event. So if you missed it, man, that was it. You missed it. You wasn't going to see that episode again unless they showed it again. So back then, you didn't really have a bunch of anime sites, or at least I didn't know of any anime sites where you can just watch animes for free. Nowadays, you can watch animes for free. Like literally, all you got to do is find an anime site somewhere, type it in, and you can watch a bunch of animes for free. Now, I don't know if they had it like that back then, around like 2001, but I know for damn sure I didn't know anything about it if they did. And back then, you also didn't have DVR. So, one of the reasons why I made sure I came home, because, well, we didn't have DVR around 2001. You had VCR, but you had to be there to press the button and record. You know, with DVR, you can record something at 8 a.m. in the morning that's going to come on around like 9 p.m., you know, at night. So we couldn't do that stuff back then, so you had to make sure you catched it, because if you missed it back then, that was it. You missed it. And you'll be lucky if you ever see that show again. And then, well, not that show, but that episode. So, you had to see it. To me, Toonami, you know, after a while, Toonami got bad. You know, like, to me, Toonami got bad after a while. At some point around, I would say my freshman year of high school, like my sophomore year, I think Toonami had got bad. Like I shied away from it. They wasn't showcasing my favorite animes anymore. It was like all of a sudden, like they was just gone. Like literally, my favorite animes was just gone. And then the animes that they were showing, I didn't like. I can't remember all of them exactly that they were showing that I didn't like, but I didn't like them. But although I didn't like those particular animes, I still liked it animes. And I remember at one point, I hadn't been watching animes for so damn long, probably like a year or two, like literally like coming back to watch them. And then I remember how my brother would tell me about this show called Naruto. Naruto is probably the number one anime today, at least in my opinion. It's my favorite current, you know, going anime right now. Not my favorite all the time, but my favorite current going anime. Naruto is a really cool anime. It's you know, real cool action. It's a real cool story. You know, ninjas. You know, and I do like ninjas. You know, I grew up watching so many different ninja movies, so I do like the fact that they are ninjas, which will make them different from shows like Yu Yu Hakusho and, you know, Dragon Ball Z. So, animes is basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is, it's so fascinating to me. It's just something that I can't get enough of. Literally, I just can't get enough of it. They're cool, they're great, they're fascinating, they're interesting. So, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, you know, Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! No, the list goes on. Let's see, I'm trying to think of them all off the top of my head, because I know more than that. I just can't think of them all. Ronin Warriors, you know, a very old cartoon. Really, really, really cool. So, this is Warzone Jones. If you haven't done so, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You won't get a ticket if you click it. I'm out.